This is my review on Rob Zombie's Halloween. So, Michael Myers, we see Michael Myers, movie opens up Michael Myers as a kid, getting ready for the holiday, Halloween. And we see that he has a neglectful mother, he has a sister, and asshole stepfather who bullies him and pretty much everyone else in the family. I don't know. It's yeah, that's the family. So Michael comes across off as a normal kid at first, but we find out that he's been torturing animals. And his principal is bullied him. And then the psychiatrist comes out that torturing animals is a first step in the forward, is a step forward in basically becoming a serial killer. So he kills this bully who was basically picking on him, and it's pretty brutal, and you kind of root for Michael, and yeah, he does that. And his sister was supposed to take him trick-or-treating because his mother has to work and no one else will take him trick-or-treating, so his sister doesn't take him trick-or-treating and instead has sex time with her boyfriend. And so we see Michael Zad, and the song Love Her is playing, and it cuts back and forth to Michael being sad and looking around at every other kids draw their trick or treat, and while her mother's working. So then all of that Michael Myers just snaps and kills all his family except his baby sister because she's not a monster. He gets committed and he slowly starts to be quiet and starts to shut down. And this nurse is so stupid. She says, "Cute baby, couldn't be related to you." And that Michael did not like that. He killed the bitch. And she actually knew that baby was related to him. And he says, "Cute baby couldn't be related to you." Yeah. And there's this music, and we're supposed to make it feel like that Michael's a monster, not the girl that pretty much deserves to die. So yeah, Michael's mom commits suicide while watching footage of Michael. So Michael gets in there for life until one day as a full-grown adult he breaks out after Dr. Loomis retires and gives up on Michael. and says that he has become his best friend, only to make money off of Michael for questionable being after he becomes his best friend. To make money off him, so basically makes money off of Michael, and make his speeches. These are the eyes of a psychopath, and clearly I'm not a psychopath because I am a doctor. Now, in the original one, it just comes across this speech comes across as very natural, but in this one, this makes Dr. Loomis look like an asshole, because he is. There are scenes in this film that look like Rob Zombie was trying to honor the original one, but also there are scenes that looks like he was trying to do his own thing. Luckily, that problem is completely erased when the sequel happens, which is why I like the sequel better, because this is a more clear direction of what he wanted to do with the franchise and where he wanted to take the franchise. So, anyway, Michael breaks out, pretty much kills everyone in. The people blame this on Dr. Loomis because he's been a Tomo Coast kitty cat for like 20 years. For almost 20 years, he was like a comatose kitty cat. And if our system wasn't up to date with Michael's intelligence, you sure was. I see, so you blame this whole on me. So, which it is kind of all on him, but he is living in denial. Well, it could be not all on him, and it could be also on the people, other people that was working in the institution. It all amazed because Dr. Loomis is such a hypocrite asshole. I think it should be blamed on him. So anyway, Michael goes to his own house and a little before that he kills a guy that was wanting to pick a fight with him and steals his jumpsuit. And he goes to his house and digs up his old mask. His Halloween mask. This one. That's why he has these like aging scars, because it was buried under a bunch of rubble and wood stuff. And so I guess the night he killed his sister and his stepfather, he hid the mask and also his signature knife. And throughout the film, Michael Myers lives in denial that he's saying he didn't do it. And he sounds so honest, like when he says, I didn't do that. So, Michael starts stalking his baby sister, and she's now a teenager called Laurie, and she doesn't know that she's Michael Myers' daughter because she knows that, well, she knows, I guess, she knows that stepmother and father, her actual parents. And she has a very sexual, dirty humor, all stuff she says. But it's not to the point where you want to like just punch her, so she's still likable. Just not as likable as she is in the second one. So, anyway, Michael stalks her on Halloween and kills people while killing people in the process. And on Halloween night, he tries to tell her that he's his brother by showing her a picture. See, Michael Myers doesn't really talk, doesn't talk. So, yeah, this is my view on the unrated version and the theatrical version. So, because there's no difference I could notice that wasn't in the unrated version of this movie. So Laurie just plays all innocent and then stabs Michael, and then Michael says, screw this, I'm just going to try, screw this, and just, tries to kill the bitch. So, yeah, then Dr. Loomis comes to save the day and tells Michael that he's sorry, I failed you, and please stop. I'm responsible. This is my fault. Kill me. Not leave the girl alone. And Michael just annoys her, and he says, "Michael, please stop!" and shoots him. And it looks like Michael is dead until it's a cop out. And Michael Myers breaks the glass and knocks out Dr. Loomis and steals Laurie, and Laurie escapes from Michael and hides in this ceiling, and Michael just starts banging the ceiling to get to her, and he runs at Laurie and gets knocked out, and because of the height of the house was at, and Laurie just shoots him in the head, and that's it.